Hey, it's Duelist Robbie here, coming to you guys with another deck profile. This one's a pretty sweet one. Honestly, it was a little harder to build than I thought because I wanted to do two things at once, and I just took out one of the things entirely. So, as you can see in the thumbnail here, this is the Jinzo Returner deck, so we'll get into it. The Jinzo, 3 of them, he's more or less your boss monster. What's nice about Jinzo is, like, we don't have to play as much back row hate because we don't have to deal with traps the turn we're trying to pop off. Or if you just tribute someone for Jinzo, he's just kind of nice. And then we have 3 Jinzo Returner. This card says it can attack directly, and then when it's sent to the graveyard, you can revive a Jinzo, so it does miss timing. And if they're both sent simultaneous, like for, I don't know, card destruction or something, Jinzo needs to be like underneath of him, more or less. But, you know, Future Fusion, you can kind of just go 3 Jinzos for free. So he does not get his effect off if discarded off of Dark Grepher as cost, but sent by Dark Grepher, he gets his effect. So for the other Dark machines, we have 2 Dekoichi and 1 Salvo. I didn't want to brick on too many normal summons, like the Jinzo Returner is already a brick as is, kind of. 2 Cyber Dragons, and then the round our machine count up, we have a Gear Frame and 2 Fortresses. Just in case you like draw a dead Jinzo in hand, like Fortress is a good way to like get rid of it as well. And like this can apply a lot of pressure just on its own. Then we have 2 Greffers and an Armageddon Knight. And to go with the Armageddon Knight Greffer package, we have 2 Malleys and a Plague Spreader as well, just to add like a little bit of like a synchro option to the deck. So it's not just like standalone, sit on Fortress or try to get Jinzo to pop off. You can at least like do like other synchro plays that are like, you know, semi-strong. Boss monsters, we have Dark Arms, Gores, and Trigodia. There's not much protection in this deck, so you needed both of these. And then Dark Arms, Dark Arms. Yeah, so spells, we have Future Fusion, Limiter, and Overload. You're kind of 3 like bombs in the deck, honestly. Future Fusion, you just don't ever activate turn 1 because you're not doing anything with it if you are Future Fusioning, and it's just like cool. Yeah, and then we have Heavy Trunade, no space because it's like, besides Royal Oppression, we're fine, and we have like this to like deal with it. Just card destruction, Foolish, more ways to get Returner in the grave, and like Mally Plague. 2 Gold Sark gets you Future Fusion or Limiter or Heavy. Allure, and Frame Control, and Rhoda to round up the spells. And then traps, it's not many. Dust Shoot, Return, and Triple Reckless. I wanted to just like turbo the deck a little bit with the Recklesses. Not quite do Upstarts because, while Upstart is the better card, clearly, you can just like summon 3 Jinzos and like an Armageddon Knight, and that's just like 8,900, so it's like 1 Upstart just pushes it a little too far. Yeah, so 40 card main, extra deck, 2 Chimera Tech, 2 Chimera Tech. We have the 2 5-stars, the 2 6-stars that matter. Black Rose and Urabellum for your Salvo play. I didn't want to just have Black Rose be the only 7, just in case like this does come up. And just, yeah. Then our 8s, because that's like the more relevant synchro section of our extra deck. Colossal, Dark End, Hot Red, or Red Dragon Archfiend, not Hot Red, sorry. Stardust, and Thought Ruler. So, you have a lot of options in the extra deck here. I put the 2nd Chimera Techs both in, one for you're playing 2 Cyber Dragons in the main deck, and a lot of machines in your main deck. So if like you summon Gear Frame and they have a Cyber Dragon, you can contact it off. And then I put a 2nd one of these in, one for Future Fusion and one for Overload, just in case, because you don't always know what's going to happen in a duel. It's better to be ready than not ready, you know? So, yeah, guys, this is the Jinzo Returner deck. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'm going to keep churning out deck profiles for you as much as I possibly can. And soon to come, I hope, some more duel videos. So check those out when they come out, guys. Later.